Welcome to another episode. Okay, so we have this exponential equation. We have 4 raised to x plus 6 raised to x equals to 9 raised to x. Okay, so let's solve this together. Okay, so first thing to do here is to divide each term by the first term. So this is the first term. So I want to divide each term by the first term. Okay, so this one will cancel this. So my next step will be 1 here plus. Now we have 6 raised to x on 4 raised to x. In case we are given a raised to n on b raised to n, because the powers are equal, we can take it out. So this side is the same as a over b all raised to n. All right. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go ahead and take the powers out here. So we have x, and I'll do same here, 9 and 4 raised to x. Okay, so let's look at this. So 6 and 4, they are even numbers, so we can reduce it. So we have 1 plus, so 2 here, 3, 2 here, 2. Okay, so can we do same to this? We know 3 and 9. 3 squared is 9, then 2 squared is 4. We are doing that with the idea to get a common term here. So we have 3 squared, which is 9, then 2 squared is 9. Sorry, which is 4. 2 squared is 4. Okay, so we can go ahead. Okay, so we can take 2 out just as we did this. Okay, so we have 3 on 2, so the 2 will multiply the x. We've taken it out. So what do we see here? We have a common term here. We have 3 on 2 raised to x in common. Here we have 1 here, 1 there. So let's represent it by a variable. Let's call it y. Okay, so my next step 1 plus equals to, so I'll put y here, but I have squared there 2. Okay, so this one is a quadratic. Let's arrange it. Y squared minus y minus 1 equal to 0. Now let's use a method of computing of squares to solve this. So we have y squared minus y equals to 1. So let's compute the square. I'll multiply the coefficient of y, that is minus 1, by half, and I'll square the result. Okay, so I'll add the result to both sides of the equation. So minus 1 on 2 squared. Okay, so I have y squared minus y, and I'll add the result here, plus minus 1 on 2 squared equals to 1 plus minus 1 2 squared. Okay, so we pick this and that. We have y minus half all squared, and when you expand you get the same thing. 1 plus. Now let's simplify this. 1 on 4. So my next step will be y minus half. So we have 5 on 4. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we can take square root on both sides. So we have y minus half equals to plus or minus. So we have 5. So the square root of the denominator is 2. So we have y equals to half plus or minus 5 on 2. So we have 1 plus or minus 5 on 2. So it means we have two answers for y. The first one has to do with, so y is 1 plus 5 on 2, or 1 minus 5 on 2. Now when you simplify this one, to give you negative, and this one is positive. Okay, now let's focus on this. So 3 on 2 which x equals to y. Now let's solve for x here by taking log on both sides. Okay, so let's take natural log on both sides. So this one is power rule, the same as x natural log of 3 on 2 equals to natural log of y. So we are going to do substitution. Okay, now be very careful. You can't take log of a negative number. So the two answers here, this one is out. It means y should be greater than 0. Okay, so we have x equals to natural log of y. We are dividing both sides by that. Okay, so we say y, okay, 1 plus root 5 on 2. Natural log of 1 plus root 5 on 2 on natural log 3 on 2. So that's the answer. So this one is approximately 1 point, same as 1.187. Okay, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting videos. All right.